Hi everyone, it's Lynn from Hey Lynn Vintage, and welcome back to another retro cooking recipe. Today we are doing Bake Off number 38. This is 1998. This is our last year that we are in the 90s. Our next recipe will be in the 2000s. I think in the 2000s, it's, not that far away. That's 24 years. But anyways, Ellie Mathews won this for her Salsa Couscous chicken. And it's a very simple recipe. And she really said she was a simple person with basic ingredients. She really thought that when she went to the bake-off, this was going to be something to get her ready for it so that she could know how it all ran. But she got a home run and she won the bake-off with her Salsa Couscous chicken. So let's get to that ingredient table and let's see what it's all about. Okay, ingredients for Salsa Couscous chicken. They just want the couscous so that you serve it over something. You can also serve it over rice. I have these like ready-made rices. I have even a Spanish rice. Couscous is just a little Moroccan pasta. I do have orzo, which is like a rice-style pasta. Couscous is a little bit smaller. But they just want that to be so that you have it to serve this dish over. So however you want that, you could probably even use cauliflower, riced cauliflower. If you wanted to keep it low carb, you could also do that. But with that being said, then we need a 1/4 cup of almonds. So a tablespoon of oil that we're going to saute our 1/4 cup of almonds in. We need, they said, 2 cloves of garlic minced. I have 3 here. I'm going to mince those up. They were kind of small, so I did 3. We need 2 tablespoons of raisins. We need a cup of salsa, a 1/4 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of honey, and then we need some spices here. We got 3/4 teaspoon of cumin and a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. And of course, we don't want to forget the star of our show. It just said chicken thighs. It did not say if they were bone in or bone out. So I have bone in chicken thighs because they're a little bit less expensive. So I'm going to trim these down. It said to have 8 of them. So I might have a little bit more. I'm going to cook them all though. So let's get these trimmed down. Let's get our almonds and garlic sauteed off and get this started. Okay, so I'm just going to use one pot. I've got a tablespoon of oil in here. We're just going to throw those almonds in there, stir them up. We just want to get these a little bit brown, and then we're just going to take them out, put in our minced garlic, and brown our chicken. So we just want to get these browned up a little bit. I'm just going to do everything in the same pot. I have a Le Creuset chef Dutch oven here that I absolutely love. I had saved up for it, and it was a birthday gift. And I never thought I would spend that kind of money on a pan, but I absolutely love it. So we just got our 1/4 cup in here. We are just going to get these browned up and then take them out. All right, here are our browned almonds. And I wanted to go over real quick, just try and get all this stuff out of here. It's all going to be cooked. Just, all this extra skin on here. So I just want to cut all of this off, is what I'm doing to all these chicken thighs. I just really want to cut it off. That's it. Make sure that all that extra skin is cut off of there. That's what I'm doing to all of the chicken thighs before I brown them. Just get all of that extra skin cut off. And then we'll get them into our pan. We'll brown our minced onion. And then we'll get these into the pan. All right, so we've taken out the almonds, and I put a little bit more oil in the pan. I'm going to put the garlic in there. It does not say to take it out. So I'm just going to saute that, and it just says to add that and the chicken. Okay, so I'm just going to stir the garlic around a little bit. Let my pan, I just have my pan on medium. I'm going to put the chicken skin side down. It does not say to season it. I think maybe salt and pepper would have been okay, but I'm doing what they said. So I don't really want to crowd my pan too much. There are 8 pieces. I'm going to do 5, let these brown, and then I'll put in the rest. Let's let these brown. We just want to turn them one time, and then we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. Just want to show you a little something here. If this sticks to the pan, it is not brown. All right, so what I was saying is just let it sit for a little bit long. If it doesn't release, it's not done. And then once it's browned, then it will be able to turn. A little bit dark, but it'll be all right. So we're just going to keep letting these brown and turning them, and then we're going to put our sauce on. Okay, so it just says in a small bowl, add the rest of the ingredients. So that is the 1 cup of salsa, the 1 cup of salsa, the cumin and the cinnamon, the 2 tablespoons of raisins, and then a tablespoon of honey. I'm just going to eyeball it. That looks about good. We're just going to mix this up. And this just is going to go on top of our salsa, or on top of our salsa, on top of our chicken once it is browned. All right, all of our chicken is brown. We've got all of our ingredients mixed together in our bowl. We are just going to add this to the pot, cover it, and let it cook for 20 minutes. So we're going to want to make sure that we temp that. So we want our chicken to be at 165 degrees. So this is, I got it on a medium low. We're just going to let this cook, come back and check it in 20 minutes. Okay, so we've been in here 20 minutes. We want to check to make sure that, oh yeah, we're over 165. Just make sure you're not hitting a bone when you're doing that. All this is nice and cooked. Ooh, right there, we're only at 169, but we are done. All right, so then we're going to stir in our little almonds. Stir those into the mix. And then we're going to get this served over some rice or couscous, whatever you want to try it on. Let's get it plated. So not only did Ellie win the $1 million for her salsa chicken, I believe she also won $10,000 for a meal under 30 minutes. So she walked away with quite a lot of money this time around. I believe the reason that this recipe won is because couscous was something, you know, even though it had been around for a long time, that, you know, it was interesting to people. And it had a lot of flavors. I think Moroccan flavors are very much in this dish. I didn't think I would like it with the raisins, but I do like it with the raisins. It had just enough spice to it. So, you know, I thought, ooh, raisins in it, but it is actually really good with the raisins in it. I think that it gave it an international flair. And that's why I think it won the $1 million. So definitely make this recipe. It's super easy to make. Chicken thighs are a little bit less expensive right now. So with that being said, you guys, stay retro, my friends, and I'll see you next week. I think we're doing a pie next week in the year 2000. Bye, everyone.